Thogdad, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
There's some people asking me in the comments, what is your thoughts on the situation with Jeremy Lynch? Well, basically, back in the day, this is not exactly something that happened straight away, but Jeremy Lynch had his beef with Spencer FC. Do you remember when that was happening?
Oh, that's a while ago, isn't it?
It was a while ago, but people want to know our opinions.
What was it? Tell me about it. Tell me more about it.
Pretty much, Billy Wingrove and, what's his name, Jeremy Lynch have a channel together called F2. Jezza Lynch. Have a channel together called F2 Freestylers.
Yeah.
Spencer FC obviously owns Hashtag United, but on a separate note, I think he had a team, well obviously he did, I think he played for Hashtag in this competition. They had a charity match, and basically it kicked off between the Hashtag team, which was full of like YouTubers and stuff, and the F2 team, which was full of YouTubers as well, so similar level. I think F2 got knocked out after being the favourites, but there was a problem with the time, and basically F2 ended up blaming Spencer and saying like the refs were in the favour of Spencer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Lynch was absolutely raging about it. And then after that, that was like a qualifiers for a charity match.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was at the charity match.
Yeah, yeah.
Where there was a Hashtag team playing, there was F2 Freestylers, there was EXO. You know about EXO? It has True Geordie.
Yes, of course.
It has Stephen Tries, it has obviously Lawrence. Cam Kirkham was there, Elliot Hackney, all the lads were in the EXO team.
Yeah.
There's quite a few different teams at the charity match, right?
Yeah.
And it was like done in a competition way, and they were all playing. I was actually sitting with the VIP section next to Seb, big up Seb, who was trying to basically running the whole thing at Wembley as well, before COVID, of course. Tell me in the comments what you think of the situation was. Spencer was on 5 Live talking about non-league football and was really interesting. Cool. Some people are saying F2 are Prads, some others are saying F2 Freestylers are great guys, but comment down below who you back in terms of Jeremy Lynch or Spencer FC in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm more on Spencer's side.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Jeremy Lynch, sit down and shut up. Honestly, you're whinging too much. Yeah. Somebody else organised a tournament, and all you can do is give it that.
Yeah.
Come on,
you know what
honestly,
happened?
let your talking happen on the pitch.
Dad, you don't even know what happened at the event. F2 won the event.
Yeah.
And it's what they said after to rub it in. Yeah. So they weren't just happy about their win, they weren't just taking that.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lynch thought it was a good idea to then rub it in and say like, oh, you don't know what was on the WhatsApp group, as in they were like, trying to say that Spencer would pay off the refs or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
And he also was trying to say certain things like that Jeremy Lynch was. He also was going around. I was in the VIP area, you know, after the game. He was going around to every single table. And asking them if they want a photo with him and the trophy.
Really?
Like just to rub it in.
Right. Well, no.
But what's your situation?
From what you've told me, I think from Jeremy Lynch, it's really poor behaviour. It shows no class. Now you might be really good at the skills. But if you're saying that someone's paid the refs off, I mean, come on, man.
That's a joke. It's not.
Come on.
It's complete bollocks. Yeah.
Bit of respect.
And also,
respect
someone else runs
for the guys who've run the tournament.
And they invite
show
you.
some respect.
They're inviting you and paying you to be there, and you're treating it like that just because of some qualifier thing where loads of YouTubers were having a laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
And they won it in the end, and they didn't take it well.
I know.
And Billy Wingrove was really, he took a break from YouTube at the time when it all kicked off online because he was really fuming about the whole situation.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. Comment down below who you back in terms of Spencer and Jeremy Lynch. I'm definitely on Spencer's side. I've been a fan of Spencer forever.
Yeah.
And in this sort of situation, like, it was funny because they've both got crazy reputations, but they're both just kicking off.
Oh, ridiculous.
Jeremy Lynch he is very quick. You know, he said in a video once that he was the best in the Arsenal Academy, including the first team.
What?
And the year he was there, he was once in the Arsenal Academy.
Yeah, yeah.
And the year he was there was the Invincible season.
Yeah.
So he was saying he was better than the whole Invincible team whilst he was like 17.
It just sounds like this, honestly. It just sounds like this.
It's mad.
From Jeremy Lynch. Shut up, honestly. Make your videos and shut up. You're not good enough to be a professional. You never will be.
That's why you have the channel, really. That's why you have the channel.
Yeah.
I think he said in a video as well that he had an injury that stopped him from going pro or something.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it? It's always someone else's.
Yeah.
It's the referee's fault. It's the, I wasn't picked. I had an injury. Never your fault.
But actually, Billy Wingrove, the other guy of F2, is actually a really nice guy. He's first fan.
Yeah.
I saw Jeremy at the event. He was very, very cocky, Jeremy Lynch. But Billy Wingrove is a lovely guy.
Okay, yeah.
And he took the win well. He never said anything bad. He was actually really upset with Jeremy the way he was acting about it. I'm sure he's and he actually has a family channel.
Often footballers don't make it because they haven't got it there. You know? They haven't got the mentality to be modest and to put in a shift. You know, it's all about the ego. So maybe this is an example of that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he never made it as a footballer.
Good point.
Because he couldn't get it right in the head. Too big-headed.
Really? Because Billy Wingrove is more focused on his family channel that he's got going with his daughter and his son and his missus. Okay. And they make some good content on there and they're doing really well.
Excellent.
Are you more on Spencer's side then?
Absolutely. Spencer all day long.
He made the whole event as well. It's a real shame that they treated it like that. But yeah, Billy Wingrove is a great guy and all of that. So, honestly, I'd say support his channel. The last video was a week ago. Yes, I know the last channel was a week ago, but it isn't all recorded at the same time, mate. with the F2, it's recorded ages ago. They reposted a lot of the stuff as well. Dad, did you see the video of Stephen Tries kicking off with Jeremy Lynch?
No.
Oh mate,
Is it good?
It was crazy. I was there,
Right.
and Stephen Tries was part of XO.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Lynch was part of F2, of course, the team.
Of course, yeah.
And he was proper kicking off about him, just basically taking him up on how he's being a little bit cocky.
Yeah.
And he had this guy called Man Like Hacks who was backing Jeremy Lynch, some random geezer.
Yeah. Oh.
Some comedian that isn't really that funny. Yeah. And he was defending Jeremy Lynch,
Yeah.
and he was like proper like kicking on for the XO lads.
Is that right? Yeah.
He said some really serious threats.
Whoa.
So
No,
yeah, it's
really?
crazy that.
You have to send me that.
Thogdad, you're new to all this, but like this
I know.
is some of the stuff that goes on. Like this is mental. We kind of
kick
on the
you
fringe
right
of it
off.
all.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
there, but you weren't.
Yeah.
But if you were there, would you be right in there defending Spence?
Yeah. So
Spencer, Stephen Tries, Willany, you're right there.
Yeah,
aren't you?
absolutely. I'm at the front, you know.
With Willany and
If
Stephen
you
Tries.
want to get to Spencer, you got to come through me.